Welcome back. Today we're going to be continuing in our journey inside the CHEM lab, looking for Jasper Lowe's terminal so that we can do the override authorization, as well as looking for where we can use his toilet key, which, we found in the toilet. It's not a key to the toilet, although I don't actually know that. There could be a toilet in there. Actually, let me see where I was. Okay, I had come back up here to look in this room and see what was there. And there was a workbench. Okay, so we gotta go back down. And it is in there. But what is that? I wonder if that is the security room. I'll check that out first. Where is the... So that's the way down there. But I saw oh, the security door is back this way.
Easy does it.
Yeah, watch it. Oh shit, oh shit. Yeah, use this one. What? Come on. Oh, this person did not come out very well here. Can I make it? Ah!
Careful. Seems like they had a surplus of traps they decided to get rid of all in one place.
Oh, it's nice that they actually jump, too. Okay, so it just goes this way. So this is the short way around, if you didn't go the other way. I could have just come this way. Oh, shit! Oh. Sorry, I pressed the wrong button. I've been playing a lot of other games where jump is A, but on this controller, or on the controller with this game, it's Y. Oh, sorry, it's A. It's the other way around is what I'm thinking. See, I'm that confused. Are you okay back there, Max? Which weapon am I even using? Is this the coolant gun? I think so. I do like this coolant gun. Everybody's got their legs still? No feet loss? I mean, those are... I guess she just has small feet. Just saw the red on there, and for a second I was like, oh no. Even though I knew logically that that would not happen. Hello? I hear heavy breathing, and I don't like it. Where? God, it is dark. Is this the... Okay, that is that room back there. Which I assume I cannot go out. It might actually go outside. No, it's sealed. Okay. Well, that's probably where I'm going to come back in through here. It's usually if it's... No, it's barred if I can't get through because something's on the other side.
Nice hit!
Thank you. Sorry, Max. What are you aiming at? Is there another one back that way? Max.
We did it! Go, Captain!
Thank you. Oh, it lost a leg. I feel like I'm a bit far back from the mic. I'm gonna move it closer, because I keep noticing that I sometimes am sitting too far back, and then I've got to turn the volume up because I am just like as quiet as can be on the recording. So hopefully this is better. Oh, are they right here in this room?
I wonder if this is where Lowe was when his mind was pushed to its breaking point.
I saw the red. Are they around? Okay, well, let's just go in. Oh, nasty. Please, can you stop that heavy breathing out there?
You survived. You're remarkably intent on scuttling my every plan to end you. How inconsiderate. Especially after I've gone to so much effort to see Gordon rest in peace. It's a good thing, then, that I finally figured out what you're after. I'll see you soon, little weasel.
Is it just me, or does it seem like our mysterious nemesis watches too many Aetherwave serials?
Yeah, it does
This
kind of
is
seem
sick.
that way.
I can't bear it any longer.
Sorry, Parvati. Do you want to go home? I can bring Felix or somebody. I do not want to make you upset. What's that? Oh, it's ointment. I don't need ointment. Welcome, Jasper Lowe. Admin functions. Please select. Override Synthesis and Manufacturing Center lockdown. Let's see the status first. Alert. Executive lockdown. Yep, okay. Messages, here we go. Incoming from Ambrose O, so Olivia to Jasper. Updated security practices. Oh, it's to Chem Lab, not to Jasper specifically. Pursuant to last week's incident, new security practices are now in effect. All lab personnel must tidy their workstations at the end of their shift. Case and lock all... sorry, I saw something outside and it, took my attention. I was, half looking at the word and half looking at what's outside. Except I'm on the second floor, that's why it was surprising. But turns out it was just a very large bird. Close and lock all drawers, safes, closets, vents, and lab doors before leaving for the day. All visitors must be accompanied. Furthermore, any laboratory tech accompanying a guest who has not received certification in either self-defense or hand-to-hand combat must also be accompanied by a member of the security team. All confidential information must remain as such. Do not discuss the nature of your work outside or inside the lab, except to warn peers of imminent danger such as fire, chemical spill, or suspected corporate espionage. All laboratory techs are to isolate themselves until further notice. Any laboratory tech found fraternizing in groups of 2 or more, or found speaking with the same person more than once, will be remanded to Space's Choice Human Resource Re-Education and Reallocation Department. Finally, unless you are actually physically sitting in an interview session pre-approved by me, do not speak to the fucking journalists. So when was this? Did this happen? I'm trying to think when this happened in regards to the other events that we've read about so far. I mean, that we did read about in the last place that there were all those journalists coming in, and that secretary or whoever was supposed to keep them busy and not let them in. From Olivia to Jasper, AT concerns. Jasper, I dug into the volunteer data Marion sent over. You were right. The current formulation is resulting in alarming outcomes even by SC standards. Briantha and I performed a handful of autopsies on this week's deceased and made a few notable observations. In one case, that of a young man in his early 20s, we noted a degree of gray matter loss one would expect to see in a man of 70. His brain had also atrophied to a shocking extent, again as one might expect in a much older man. In another case, that of a woman in middle age, the subject was no longer able to achieve natural sleep. After 11 consecutive days of wakefulness, she was no longer able to distinguish her violent hallucinations from reality. Yet even as she spiraled, she demanded additional injections. I was sure our last tweak would reduce the incidence of violence among the volunteer population. We might attempt to further refine the compound through partitioning, though I'm doubtful that will be efficacious. Violence aside, I'm growing increasingly concerned by the habit-forming nature of the compound. I'm increasingly concerned about this horrible drug that we're forcing on people. God damn it. From Olivia to ChemLab, monthly physicals high priority. The materials we work with are dangerous and will result in permanent injury, disfigurement, or madness when handled for extended periods. Therefore, all laboratory personnel will now report to the project physician, Dr. Priantha LeBlanc, for monthly physicals and psychiatric evaluations. I do this out of an abundance of caution. Schedule your first appointment immediately and notify me when you do so. I have access to your medical records, so I will know when you shirk. Do not make me drag you to his office myself.
Since we've been traveling together, we've visited a lot of places that set my teeth on edge. This here makes my skin crawl.
I dare say it seems like the inmates were running the asylum here.
Well, something did indeed go very wrong. About what I'd expect, I'm sure no one meant for... Oh, they probably didn't mean for this to happen, but that doesn't mean that they weren't completely just at fault for it. They wanted to make a drug that they could make, that would make people work indefinitely, but they just kept trying even when they saw how horrible it was. You remember the guy who was running it, right? Well...
Mr. Lowe was in pain, Captain, and this place is what hurt him. He may be smart, but he didn't build it alone. A lot of fancy people had a hand in this nightmare. The folks down here dedicated their lives to fixing Halcyon. They were supposed to be the company's best and brightest. How'd they lose their way?
They were pushed to do the impossible by people who weren't accountable. You said it, Space's Choice best and brightest. It's probably been stood out this way, it's a wreck, who cares? Yeah, well, right there. It's pretty obvious that it's just... The bosses wanted them to do something that they couldn't do and just kept pressuring and pressuring.
That might have been enough for me back in Edgewater, but after all we've seen of Halcyon? Captain, someone should have said no.
Minnie thinks her family has a bad name now. It's nothing compared to how it will be if she compounds on her mother's failures.
That's why we're helping her, as long as she shows her gratitude in bits. Let's get the journal before we jump to conclusions. I want to see what else this investigation digs up. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with that one. I want to see more about what's going on before I don't know. Is she worth helping? Is she trustworthy? We'll see. Oh, is that a thing?
Night falls on Gorgon. Though I suppose it's always dark here in the void. The lab is empty, and I am at last alone. I'm preoccupied with thoughts of the single-celled xenocytes that make their home here on this rock. These primordial creatures persist despite the hostility of their surroundings. No, they require adversity to thrive. Perhaps that's why our bodies react to theirs. There is a harmony in us. The law didn't craft us for the void, yet we scrabble across its cold worlds, building, persisting, as the xenocytes do. We live. Against all odds, we live. But for how long?
Was there some kind of microbe found on Gorgon that caused all of this? Like it got into the batches of adrenotime and just made everything go like this. Oh, the storage. Oh, tell me there's some good story back here. Come on. I see red. Where are
I
they?
hoped a smart fellow like Mr. Lowe would know better than to test a super drug on primals.
There's one.
Incoming!
Oh, come on!
We're pretty good at this!
Oh, just an arm. No. Computer up here we can look at? Nope. It's just a cage, but can't get into either of them. Not that we would really want to. And look, there's a hole back there. That's how they all got out into the environment around here. They escaped through that hole in the wall. Kind of surprised that there isn't like a terminal or something down here. It's just some items. Yeah. Come on, let me through. Ah, shit. Still wrong button. I'm trying to hit Y instead of A. No, I feel like there should have been something down there, and I really feel like that I've missed something too. At least we don't have to deal with the sniffing and all that now. All the heavy breathing. Also, can I go out this now? I guess because the lockdown is lifted?
I'm looking forward to a breath of fresh air after the stench of this place.
Yeah, really. Oh, I hear more of them. But I don't see any on the compass. Sounds like they're off over this way, though. Oh, let me take a look at my map, see where I'm at. Okay, so we went... Wasn't it up here that we started? Oh wow, we went all the way through down to here. Is that where we're going now? Find the journal. We still need to do this. And that is nearby, good. Plus, there's one more back there. Okay, so I'll get that, and then I'll see about finding that one. So I could just fast travel to the upper exterior. Okay. Nasty green water.
Oh, smells something awful. Poor fella had his outpost set up right near the trash.
I guess you gotta do what you gotta do. Maybe you didn't feel safe anywhere else. The Exhilarating Adventures of Archibald Excelsior, Ace Exterminator, and the Colossus Beneath Tartarus, issue 404. A comic from the cult classic Ace Exterminator series tragically cancelled after its brief 4-issue run. Scribbled in felt tip on the comic's spine is the word Enter. Alright, I'm supposed to find words from these. After narrowly escaping the clutches of the nefarious agent Buff Hardman, God, wounded hero Archibald Excelsior has a heart in turmoil, a broken PET, and PET, like, isn't that a kind of plastic? And no time to rest, because an ancient colossus slumbering beneath the crust of the prison planet Tartarus arises and hungers for the flesh of thousands. As the colossus lays waste to the maximum security penitentiary, Excelsior's nemesis Hardman returns to haunt him. Now Excelsior must face down two devilish forces at once as lava encroaches on all sides. Excelsior's odds look grim until a chance lightning strike ignites the PET and gives the Ace Exterminator a fighting chance. Will our mustachioed hero slay the giant and finally mend his broken heart? And I guess nobody will ever find out because it was cancelled. But what is this? Bertie Sharp's Datapad. Hi, Dr. Kim. I hope everything's alright down there in the chem lab waste processing ravine. I know it gets a little smelly, what with the garbage and toxic goo pits and all. So I just want to make sure you're A-okay. With Virgil's blessing, I've prepared a revised schedule outlining the remainder of the package's production cycle. You'll notice that your propellant solution is blocking Virgil's completion of the package's metal casing. Uh-oh. Would you maybe be able to come visit me so we can go over the timeline in detail? I'm in the little office just outside the top level exit from HIA. You can't miss it. Let me know. I'm here to help you. By the marvelous mustache of Excelsior, Bertie Sharp. Is that just a hint to tell me where to find that terminal? I mean, just picking up the comic should have started me on the quest anyway. Okay, the next one, I don't probably need to search. Well, I mean, there could be those voice things, so I should look around down here. But I can't go this way, right? Yeah, this is a dead end, unless there's... No. Is there anything off over there? Maybe there's not. Maybe this is just the wall. Is this an elevator? Yeah. See anything really down there? We'll continue on up here first off. Okay, I do see... Oh, shit. God, I thought that was a rocket. Oh god. You should have seen how I jumped. Oh my god.
Down they go. I can't see. That's the last of them.
Oh my god, I nearly jumped out of my skin from that. I thought those were just a couple of rocks. Where are these guys? Hey. You guys.
Here we go.
Can they tunnel up here? I know they like to tunnel. Oh, they can just come around, okay. Are they already over there? Oh yeah, I know. Oh, come on! Why is this not firing? Yeah, I know. Have another one. And another one.
Fine hit, Captain. This is bad. Nice. Well done. We are victorious.
Finally. You guys gonna heal up alright? I hear another one. Or is that a sprat? That's probably a sprat, yeah. Oh, this place is pretty awful. Is that a... Oh, it is. Okay, garbage processing log. Day 1, first day on the new job. I can't believe this. What a joy to be here. What a sudden and complete surprise to be promoted to head garbage processing officer. It would be nice if there were another officer here to teach me the job, but I guess he fell into the feed chute last week. I've made a note not to do that. I'm starting by reading all available notation regarding the trash compactor. If Space's Choice believes that I, a humble chemist, am suited to such lofty work, then I will do my best to succeed at it. Unfortunately, the operating manual for the compactor is covered in bloodstains, which does make it difficult to understand. The compactor was making weird noises today. I thought it was a problem with the compression chamber, so I spent most of the afternoon troubleshooting with the manual. Turns out a sprat had gotten into the hopper. The emergency stop does not work. My arms are killing me, and my back, and let's see, yep, my shoulders. Most of me aches. I thought this was supposed to get easier. Guess I'm not used to physical labor yet. I'm seriously considering microdosing with adrenatime. Oh, don't do that. Maybe once they've gotten a few more of the kinks sorted out, assuming the idiots over at the chem lab have stopped bickering long enough to do their jobs. It's quite a bit of time from here. Day 8 to 19. What am I even doing here? I'm a chemist for law's sake. I don't know how any of this works. I'm surprised I have both arms left, not that anyone else ever comes by the shack to notice. Day 33. I don't know why I'm bothering with the log. No one's going to read it. No one has any intention of reading it. It's pen and paper. They could at least pretend to give a flying fish sticks and give me a data log. This is sprat shit. 52. Today I compacted a marauder's corpse into a tiny cube of meat just to see what it would look like. I should have felt disgusted, but when I looked at the end result I didn't feel a thing. 76. Is there something I meant to do to maintain the machine? Maybe oil it or something? What a milestone at 100. 101. Made a game out of lobbing sprats into the compactor's hoppers. Gave myself extra points for the live ones. What have I become? 140. I wonder what it would look like to run a mantis swarm through the feed chute. What would it look like all crushed down into a tiny cube? 183. Got a message from the mine to come out and clean up some kind of cargo rail accident. Had to trek all the way out there just to tell them I don't deal with fluids. Morons. 211. Here's me at my lowest. I've been picking out the most hazardous trash I can find, and I'm saving it up to do something nasty to Clarence's place. Need to figure out which room is his. 231. What if I just dove in there? Law, that would hurt. Imagine how slowly and painfully it would crush my body down into juice and meat and shards of bone. 269. The mine crew is still after me to clean up their little accident, like I'm not up to my ears in garbage out here. Bodily fluids are outside my wheelhouse. Any bodily fluids from compressing organic material are just incidental. 275. I'm done with this log. I'm done with everything. Maybe I'll let the garbage pile up forever. Maybe it'll pile up so high it'll spill out across the canyon and drown everything and everyone. I can only hope. With his jaunty music playing back here. God, he was having a tough time. None of that's, actually, it's bits, so I could take bits. Armor parts. Just living among the trash. Oh, nasty. Is that a... Oh, it's cigarettes.
Tell me about the production of adrenotime, Dr. Ambrose. I hear Compound X is a unique challenge to work with. It's temperamental. It must be refined under tightly controlled circumstances at tremendously low temperatures. Do you compound it with anything else? Tell me more about your refining process. Our audience is conversant in the sciences, very detail-oriented, so don't be afraid to get technical. Last time I met you, you spoke like a groundbreaker Bildersprat. Why the sudden airs, and such specific questions? Does your minder know what you're up to? Does he suspect you're a spy? Pardon me.
Corporate espionage. Okay, is there anything else? Oh god, there is a lot of trash down here. Lots of sprats. What is... Oh, is that a, safe? It's too much for me, though. All the wrong buttons. I'm gonna be doing that, I'm sorry. Oh, down through the miasma. But it does not seem to affect me, so that's nice at least. Is there anything else that I might want to look at, or should I just go ahead and fast travel? I think I'll fast travel.